This is a 1969 Honda CT Trail 90. From 1969 till now, it has 2,790 miles. Kept in a garage. I cleaned it all up. I just got it yesterday. Now what happened is some guy put on a new carburetor. Didn't really need to, he just needed to clean the old one. And the new one, the jet isn't quite right, but I'm working on that. It idles really fast. All the gears work, up and down, high, low. Just a really beautiful bike. Has the buddy seat on it. That's a little option. Now, these bikes did not have blinkers, but in the front, right here, there's a mount for them, and you can wire them. And later, I think it was 70 or 71, where they came out with the blinkers as standard equipment. This has been on the road. I'm the second owner of this beautiful, beautiful bike. Now, a lot of people don't realize that in other countries, bikes like this are a gold mine. They actually have taxis that are bikes like this, or even less. And, for example, in Thailand, I mean, this is a workhorse. This will last a lifetime. You just maintain that simple little engine. Parts are available. Honda made millions of these things. I mean, my goodness, 2,790 miles? You know, I'll bet it can go at least 350 eventually. But certainly 10, 12, 13, anyway. So that's that bike, and they put on some new tires. They decided not to go with the knobbies for the street use, which is kind of good. And see, you've got the inspection sticker on it. That's worth gold, by the way. So if you buy a bike like this, just try to get the best one you can, the best condition, with the best paperwork. And you got to check with your state, because you get one of these things on the road, and the speedometer on this one goes up to 80. It doesn't really go 80. In high gear, it says it can go up to about 56 miles an hour, which is fine for a lot of streets and roads, and it has a climbing feature. You can take it into the woods with you. In the low gear, it'll literally climb up trails. It's an amazing bike. In Australia, they call these the postie bikes, and the postmen use them. Go all around the backwoods of Australia delivering mail. So there it is, folks. A beautiful Honda CT90 from the latter half of 1969, the only year with the triangular headlamp or speedometer. So this is that CT90, 1970. I've cleaned it up. I put new plug-in and new points, and changed the oil and adjusted the timing and the valves. And a lot of carbon to build up was inside there, and it had to be burnt out. So the previous owner added this new carburetor, and it's okay. It's basically, I had to figure it out because he had to put the wrong parts together, and it wasn't idling correctly. So this bike is in really good shape. They put street tires on it instead of the knobbies, and as you can see, the fenders are built like really strong. Very much a utilitarian bike, off-road trail bike. Supposedly so-called a postie bike, made used out in Australia for the post office. Now it has a high and low speed transmission, and it works. Everything's beautiful on this bike. I'm just working out some of the carbon that's been built up in this engine that's sitting around, and it's been idling better and better since I've had it. And you know, you can tweak the carburetor a little bit and tweak the points and just make it sure it's really perfect, but that just takes a little time. So, beautiful, beautiful bike. Now this is a extremely useful bike. In many countries, people would just give a year's wages to have something like this, you know, because it's a business, transport, take your family places. easy to maintain, cheap to operate, easy on the gas, and so on. Again, there's a million of them out there. Just look around for a good one and do some basic maintenance and cleaning it and drain the oil and put new oil in, and you'll have a great functioning machine for a really long time. Now,